And we are back again, everyone. I want to say thanks again. This is Deniece Barnes, host of In the Know, the jazzy radio magazine show that keeps you in the know about entertainment, health, food, fashion, lifestyles, and community affairs. Now, we are going to continue in the pages of the magazine, the entertainment segment. Keyonne Brooks is a young, smart, creative, and he's also an entrepreneur. His passion for music and the business of entertainment knows no bounds. That's why he is my brand new entertainment segment contributor. Keyonne, welcome. How are you?
Thank you so much, Ms. Deniece. I'm so happy to be here with you.
I'm glad to have you here with us because you have some very deep entertainment news you want to spread with us. What do you have for us, Keyonne?
Oh, I cannot wait. Let's get into some entertainment news. Our first topic is going to be about Rocketman. The Elton John movie is released. Let me tell you, I could not wait until this movie came out, mostly because I've heard so much about Elton John and his antics. He's known to have good and bad days, whether it's from how he stormed off of Diva's live rehearsal after he got mad at Tina Turner, or how he publicly dissed Janet Jackson for lip syncing, to how generous he can be. As we know, he supports the AIDS. He has his own AIDS charity. And then also my auntie, Jean, worked with him for years, so I know the type of person he is to work for, a fantastic person. So both of those sides made me very excited about this movie. Not only did Elton John have a hand in this movie, but he also wanted to tell the truth. From his relationships to his drug use, he lays it all out there. Rocketman stars Taron Egerton as Elton John and Jamie Bell as Bernie Taupin, his writing partner. Although the movie had a great opening weekend in the U.S., making over $25 million, that truth-telling was a bit much for Russia, and they have decided to ban all the scenes that relates to homosexuality, and drugs. Needless to say, Elton John was not happy to hear about this, so I'll read a little bit of an excerpt from a statement that he made with the filmmakers. He said, "The local distributor has edited out certain scenes, denying the audience the opportunity to see the film as it was intended. It is a sad reflection of the divided world we still live in and how it can still be so cruelly unaccepting of the love between two people." That's deep. And let me tell you, they went as far as to even take out the scene at the end of the movie that said Elton John was raising his two children with his husband. So to end this story, I want to say happy retirement, Elton John, because I know you are happy to get out of this business.
I know that's right.
Our next topic is going to be about When They See Us. I know everybody has heard about this because it has the social media buzzing and taking aim at Linda Fairstein. This movie had the internet on fire. People were so impacted by this story and even enraged at the people that were involved in the prosecution. If you don't know about this movie, it is based on the Central Park Five, and they were 5 African-American teenagers that were falsely accused of raping a woman and spent several years in jail for a crime they did not commit. All these charges were vacated in 2002 thanks to DNA evidence, and the person that actually was responsible was not charged because the statutes of limitations were up. So that's very sad. Now, yes. So they know who it is. They know exactly who did it, but they couldn't prosecute him because of the statute of limitations. Now, this particular Netflix series was directed by Ava DuVernay and has star power in it as well. The biggest blow up from this movie has to do with Linda Fairstein, though. She was the investigator who lied and used tactics that were unethical to get a confession from the young boys. She went on to become a New York Times best-selling author, selling books on this story and others. Now she has been, so she's making money off them. Now she has been forced off social media, had honors revoked, removed from the board of a nonprofit she was serving on, and a petition is going around for all her publishing to be stopped because she gained fame and fortune off the pain and misfortune of these young men. So as we can see, karma is no joke.
That's right. That's right. It comes around at you and it comes around at you bad.
Hard, let me tell you, because these people ain't playing.
I know that's right. What else do you have for us in the entertainment world?
Oh, iTunes will be shut down. So Apple announced, Apple announced this Monday that they will be shutting down iTunes after 18 years. And they are launching 3 different apps for TV, podcast, and music this fall. But this is the catcher with this. They promised that you will be able to keep all your music and all your purchases that you made through iTunes. But the problem with that, and this is what all the techies are saying, is you really want to download any content that you have, because when you buy something from iTunes, all you're buying is a license. you do not own that song. So if something happens with the license, that song goes away. But when you buy a physical copy of something, you own that. So that's why they're saying be sure to download all your content before you update to the new Mac update that's going to be entitled Mac OS Catalina. And once that's released this fall, who knows where your content will go. So the techies are saying be sure to download all your music.
Okay.
Now, speaking of music, let's move on to some music topics. We have a new album from Prince available only on Tidal. So Tidal,
his birthday.
Yes, on his birthday. So Tidal has announced that they will be exclusively releasing new originals from Prince. The legend died 4 years ago, and they say he has a vault full of music. So this album will consist of original demos of the songs that made other people famous, but they were written by Prince. And it comes out today. So Tidal is offering 3 months free as a promo if you have never tried their services so that you can hear this new album.
All right.
And
Keyonne
also,
Brooks.
That's
yes, he's bringing it. He's bringing the entertainment news and excitement, and I can tell in your voice that you're excited about it. You got one more thing to share with us, Keyonne. What is that?
Well, we're going to talk about, I'm going to cross this in between two subjects. So this is Whitney Houston has a new album coming out, and then her family is saying that she wants to work. So they are ready to work. So they want to change her the whole narrative that's been lately of all the negative media stuff. But now they're going, but also they want to do a hologram tour, and that's what got Miss Dionne Warwick enraged. She was not feeling that. So as you know, Dionne has been in the news anyway because she's been promoting her new album entitled She's Back, which is a great album. I've actually seen the video for What the World Needs Now is Love. So that's fantastic. But when she was on that press tour and she mentioned Beyonce, the Beehive was not having it. And what she said was simple. She just said it's wonderful to see how she's been able to create what and who she wanted to be and who she is. And she said she was proud of her for that. But then when it came to the icon status, she said now sustaining and becoming a big icon that Gladys Knight or Patti LaBelle or Johnny Mathis or Frank Sinatra or Sammy Davis Jr. is, I doubt that. I really do. She said I love her to death and I can appreciate her talent. But that icon and status that I just mentioned, those 4 names, she has a long road ahead. And the Beehive was livid.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
But once you're at her age, she probably doesn't care. So.
No, you know she don't. You know, when you get a certain age, as they say, you just go ahead on and say what's on your mind.
Say what's on your mind. Exactly.
Keyonne Brooks, everyone. He is the founder of the 501c3 nonprofit Power of Positive Music Movement. He's the entertainment segment contributor for the magazine. Keyonne, how can my listeners follow you on social media and stay in the know? You
can follow all our pages at POPMM Movement. So it's Power of Positive Music Movement is the name of the organization. Or you can follow me on Twitter at Yonnieboi, YONNIEBOI. That's what my grandfather always called me, was Yonnieboi. So I have to keep that name. It follows me.
That's right. You got to keep it going. Keyonne Brooks, thank you so much. It's been wonderful. We'll be hearing from you again very soon.